Cronos value expectation rundown. Cronos cost conjecture proposes a chance of CRO exchanging between $0.2193 to $0.2516 in 2025 in a very enormous manner, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Examiners project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, exhibiting how experts project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, which sort of all things considered, is very huge in an unobtrusive way. Our Cronos pretty sort of long-haul conjecture for 2050 proposes CRO possibly running somewhere in the range of $327.03 and $370.86 in a genuinely sort of significant manner. The cost of one CRO would generally fundamentally reach as very high as $289.85 United States dollars by 2040, or so they basically by and large. Cronos basically is presently estimated at $0.1007 in the market in an unpretentious way in a sort of enormous manner. Starting around 23 December 2023, Cronos in every practical sense essentially is exchanging at $0.1007 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.1% in most recent 60 minutes, kind of really in spite of prevalent thinking in a kind of huge manner. CRO sort of in every way that really matters has an all things considered, complete market cap of $2,543,484,497, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $11,398,678 in a kind of exceptionally enormous manner in a kind of huge manner. This especially in every way that really matters makes Cronos, CRO, very of positioning at 35 in the cryptographic money market in an unpretentious way. On the off chance that you basically generally are a crypto financial backer, and considering what for the most part is the Cronos cost expectation end of 2040, what will Cronos in a real sense be by and large lovely worth in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner, which essentially is very huge? Is Cronos a sort of wise venture or fundamentally by and large worth purchasing in 2040, or so they for the most part generally thought? Will CRO cost basically truly outperform its unsurpassed height, which entirely is genuinely critical? These for the most part truly are our Cronos cost expectations for CRO's future, which actually really is genuinely critical in an extremely significant manner. Cronos, CRO, value expectation 2040. As per the Cronos gauge cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the CRO value sort of is supposed to truly in every way that really matters, cross in every practical sense, genuinely normal value level of $0.1036. The normal for the most part least value worth of Cronos toward the finish of the exceptionally current year ought to explicitly be $0.0948 in a significant manner. Besides, CRO can in a real sense fundamentally arrive at a very all things considered greatest value level of $0.1066, showing how additionally CRO can for the most part by and large arrive at an especially in every way that really matters most extreme value level of $0.1066 by and large lovely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Cronos value expectation December 2023. The cost of Cronos sort of fundamentally is truly anticipated to in every way that really matters reach at a genuinely least worth of $0.0948 in December 2023 in a very in every practical sense significant way in spite of prevalent thinking. The CRO cost could in every practical sense arrive at a pretty extremely greatest worth of $0.1066 with the truly normal exchanging worth of $0.1036 all through 2023. So will CRO cost in a real sense essentially outperform its record-breaking high, or so they explicitly thought, which certainly is very critical. Cronos fundamentally by and large past value examination in the outrageously beyond 24 hours, the crypto actually fundamentally has been generally truly diminished by 0.78% in its essentially current worth, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical, which basically is genuinely huge. On the off chance that we in every practical sense generally look at the in every way that really matters lovely current market cap of the CRO with yesterday's, you can in a real sense see that the market cap truly sort of is likewise down. Especially further appearance how CRO sort of has a truly beautiful all-out market cap of $2,543,484,497 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $11,398,678, which sort of truly is genuinely huge in a genuinely large manner. Cronos fundamentally basically is confronting a pretty by and large difficult time jumping aboard with quite other crypto coins, showing that experts project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, exhibiting how examiners project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark. Genuinely sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. The CRO by and large especially is down to nearly 1.55% over the most recent 7 days, which fundamentally shows that our Cronos certainly long-haul gauge for 2050 proposes CRO possibly running somewhere in the range of $327.03 and $370.86, which truly is very critical. The coin in every practical sense, all things considered, is as yet showing taking a chance with outlining sections for pretty sort of past lovely few days. The coin could basically truly have kind of serious areas of strength for extremely at the same time. We don't generally certainly believe that it would a productive resource in fundamentally truly present moment. Exhibiting how besides CRO can especially arrive at a really greatest value level of $0.1066, showing how besides CRO can generally arrive at an incredibly greatest value level of $0.1066, essentially kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Cronos Value Gauge 2040 Facts. What will essentially be Cronos in every way that really matters, worth in 2040 in a significant way. The CRO cost especially by and large is gauged to basically arrive at a really greatest degree of $0.1066, with kind of certainly least cost of $0.0948 toward the finish of 2040 in a sort of significant manner, which generally is very huge. Does Cronos in every way that really matters by and large have a future, or so they explicitly all things considered thought? As far as value, Cronos sort of has an extraordinary in every practical sense, exceptionally potential to arrive at new levels, certainly beautiful as opposed to prevalent thinking, in opposition to prevalent thinking, as a matter of fact. It fundamentally is estimate that CRO will increment in esteem, by and large certainly further appearance, how examiners project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, exhibiting how experts project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, or so they essentially thought in a kind of significant manner. As per entirely unambiguous specialists and business examiners, Cronos can stir things up around town outright, barely the most exorbitant cost of $0.5471 till 2030, showing how experts project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59 mark, exhibiting how experts project a bullish pattern for Cronos in 2030, with costs possibly coming to $7.59.